Heidi ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. When we left off, we did some stuff in Baraghost, and before we leave we have to rest, because otherwise we're going to get fatigued and stuff. However, I did realize that we still haven't seen the dream sequence yet, so we'll probably see it here. I'm going to go for the super comfy suite this time. And... nothing. Okay. Whatever. Alright, let's skedaddle down to High Hedge. Mainly because I'm going to be going to High Hedge proper first, because I'm going to be perusing their wares, seeing if they have anything that I want that I can also afford. Because I want a robe of I want like archmage robe, and they're fairly expensive. The Archmage robes are like the best kind of like armor type of equipment that mages can have, and otherwise Dynahair just has something that gives her fire resistance but nothing else. Like I don't even know if I have any bracers of like AC something for her, because I know that there are certain things like bracers of AC 8 that'll give you that'll basically set your AC to like 8 in that particular case. And I think they go up to AC 7. What does she have now? Does she have... Actually, yeah, she does have bracers of AC 8. Totally forgot about that, actually. But then again, it shows how long it's been in that huge gap there. I totally forgot what kind of equipment she had. And I really hadn't had a reason to check her equipment since then. So just gonna follow the path down this way and down into the building again, because I'm gonna see if there's any spells or anything that I can, or maybe even Archmage robes that I can buy from him, and hopefully be able to utilize. Especially the oh, enemy sighted. But yeah, especially the whatchamacallit, the spells, because the more spells we have, the better, even though I've mainly been using Magic Missile. Oh, look at these skeletons. They don't even know, they have no idea. Actually, let's switch to our blunt weapons temporarily. Use your Warhammer. I don't think you have a blunt weapon. Oh yeah, you do, you have the flail. Herder. Alright. I know Minsk isn't very good with the flail, but it's good in a pinch when we would prefer to have blunt weaponry over edged weaponry. Especially against skeletons, because skeletons have... I don't know if it's more of a weakness to blunt weaponry than it is a resistance to bladed weaponry, but, you know, we always want to take every advantage we can get, at least that I can think of. I'm fairly sure that there are a lot of advantages we could have taken advantage of early in the game, but didn't think to. Alright, everyone switch back to what you're good with, or what you're best with, I guess. I'm not even gonna check the skeletons for loot, because they usually they'll just probably have like a... well, I don't know. They usually have gold on them, don't they? I'm gonna check one. If it doesn't have gold or any kind of gem on them, I'm not gonna check the others. I think mainly they just have like equipment that we don't need. Yeah, they have throwing daggers and... darn it. And equipment that we don't need. Just like this window preview thing that comes up every time I accidentally roll over an active process, and then it pops up in the corner of the screen there, and that's really annoying. And that's why that's been happening, especially with Baldur's Gate, because I mean it hasn't really been happening much with like Pokemon or Dragon Warrior, because those are on emulators, and I've been using a controller for those. But when you... I would absolutely prefer to be playing this game in full screen. Unfortunately, Cam Studio can't record this particular game in full screen. So I'm stuck with keeping it windowed, and in order to be able to scroll, even when it's windowed, I have to scroll to the edge of the actual screen itself, not just the window. And that is incredibly annoying. Palantir, that's the guy we want to talk to. Mellowcamp isn't of any consequence to us anymore, although he does cluck still every once in a while. It's been a while since we see you guys. Selling or even buying magical items. Alright, there we go. Oh, we could buy some new arrows +1, because I'm fairly sure she's running out. I'm going to buy some of those. Oh, even though they are in groups of 5, I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple full stacks. That is 1 stack, because, you know, with the amount of money we have, we may as well. And I know it's like 100-some gold per stack, but I'd rather use these than regular arrows, because we have been running into a lot of creatures that are only susceptible to those kind of that kind of weaponry. Let's take a look at this stuff too. We aren't going to be able to afford the Archmage robes. We're just short by like a couple thousand. There's some wands that we can get. The Wand of Sleep and Wand of Fear I'm probably not going to be using, though. Let's see what this stuff is. Because I don't remember. We probably looked at it before, but gives you immunity to first and second level spells, and a bunch of saving throw bonuses, plus +5 to armor class versus missile attacks. And it can't be used by clerics, druids, or thieves of any kind, so Jaheira can't use it. I don't know if it's cursed or not, though. It usually... Oh, it's not a continual use thing. It's actually just, you know, you use it, and then that weapon, that stuff comes up. I really don't like using those. I'd rather use, like, active effect stuff. I think this is the same sort of thing. Oh, no, it's not. It is... Oh, this is just an equipable thing. It's not. It doesn't have any charges or anything. So this has +1 AC, +4 AC versus missiles, bunch of -4 save versus death, and -2 con. So yeah, not gonna worry about that. This is what I want. It actually has an armor class rating to it, which is nice. Has magic resistance, saving throw bonus to to any saving throws. But this he only has good and neutral, I think. There's also an evil one that can only be used by evil characters, but we want the good one. Because she is chaotic good, if I remember correctly, so she's not going to be able to equip the neutral one. Doesn't really matter, they're the same price. Let's see if there's anything we can sell. I don't think that there is. Some scrolls there that he has for some reason. Armor scroll. I keep forgetting to give those to her. Ring of Energy wouldn't help us even if we were to sell it. Not really anything else I want to give up. I don't have a book. I don't need a book. That's just taking up space. I think we received that as a you know, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm fairly sure that we got that as like a quest reward and never did anything with it because it's not really useful. Oh yeah, she's running low on arrows. Well, at least I did get the shadow armor, which is something that I did want. So at least that's out of the way. We don't have to worry about saving up to afford that. But that robe of the good Archmage is something that I do want. Though I think it will nullify the use for the bracers, now that I think about it, because this just sets your AC to 8, and then like any other like +1 modifiers will go to that. So yeah, we have a Ring of Protection +1, so it's 7 instead of 8. Let's see how much these sell for, because if they sell for enough, we can probably use that to get the robe. And if we get the robe, then the bracers probably won't do anything. So, how much did those sell for? Actually, I sell one of the Wands of Fire. 1,500. close. I kind of want to hold on to the fire wands. Is there anything else that we can get rid of? I'm not getting rid of the Ring of Energy. I'm going to use that. I'm probably going to give that to Rado. Now that I think about it. I think I already said I was going to give that to Rado. I just hadn't gotten around to doing that. If we sell one of these oils of fiery burning, that's 5d6 damage. How much is this? 66. But that'd be selling both of them. I don't know if I want to do that. Screw it, let's get rid of the magic protection potion. I'm never going to get around to using that anyway. Still not enough, though. I'm going to be wasting all of my money on this robe. And it's going to be worth it, because, yeah. That armor class. Not getting rid of that. You know what? We'll get rid of this other Wand of Fire. We'll just have the one that has more charges on it. And boom. Costs almost all of our money, but hey. I would rather have 4 armor class. Because when it sets your armor class to something, they don't stack like that. Oops. I meant to do... Hold on. So we can sell that other robe that I took off her. I'm going to sell those other robes. I don't know if we have the other robes still. I think I already sold those. But we don't need those other robes anymore. Just making sure. We still got the golden pants, though. The golden pants are going to stay with us until we actually have a use for them. Which isn't going to be until the Baldur's Gate 2 expansion stuff, but we will have a use for them eventually. It'll be a couple years, but those golden pants that we've gotten even, you know, as of this recording, years ago, it's going to be totally awesome in the long run. You don't even know. Well, some of you probably know about what comes out of it, but I'm just going to say that you don't even know, because it's going to be awesome. At least I believe it's awesome. I think it's an awesome thing that we get. Let's go to the shield spell, and then you can just hold on to these for now. Actually, we need to divvy these potions out here. Who needs potions? We'll give them to Khalid. So yeah, more inventory management. I actually expected to go off to that's the spot west from here, but you know, it just kind of dawned on me that shopping for stuff really does take up a lot of time. Unless you really plan it out. We're going to head west from here. Because that's where the next stuff that we can really do happens. It is side quest stuff. Like we've basically established already. The next story bit is in Cloakwood. But like I said at the beginning of the LP, I'm going to be doing the lion's share of the whatchamacallit, side quests, because I like getting loot and stuff, and a lot of the stuff that we get is pretty great. And then we got wild dogs. So there's some wild dogs, so... Oh dear, that's a lot of wild dogs. Oh, there's just 6 of them. No, just get rid of them. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Wild dogs. Alright, we're done. Get a small chunk of experience for killing them. And we're gonna keep heading west. I don't think there's... We've pretty much done everything there is to do here, like a long time ago, so... I'm just gonna head to the west. and make sure that we make it. And then I'm going to cut the video. Because we spent a lot of time shopping, but it was totally worth it, in my opinion. We're going here. Saving. Translation, you need to stop the video, so we made it so that the video will get dragged out even longer. Oh dear, Dynahair. There's a half-ogre coming up right behind you. Okay, let's actually divvy this out, because I didn't realize there were half-ogres there until too late. You keep fighting the dog. We'll have the men take on the half-ogres, Khalid. You can just keep fighting the dogs. I'm not gonna have you use your regular magic missiles. You're close range, so I'm just gonna have you use your sword. Keep using that staff, because we're trying to get some use out of it. Somehow I knew that was going to happen, because the half-ogre seems fixated on her, and nobody else is doing anything, even though I told them, you're going to be attacking this. Why is Minsk not fighting this? No, not unpause. I meant click on her. Use a potion and get, like, your 2 hit points back. Take the aggro. Or just kill the ogre, that works too. Well, that could have gone better. Seriously. It's got friends scroll, I don't know, I'm not going to use that. Alright, I'll just pick them up to probably sell. Probably not gonna use them. Gotta straighten out all my scrolls and stuff too. Off camera. But I really need to... What? No. No, no, no. Come on. Where's my scrolling? There it is. There's like another wolf showed up. A warg, apparently. Actually, Imoen, I need you to back off. 2 wargs, of course. You want to end the video, but we decided to extend it out for you. Alright, hurry up. Because there's something I need to get done. Like, now, and I would have gotten recording this earlier, but I had stuff to do. Let's leave now. Because this has gone on long enough. I didn't mean for it to do that. I never do, but I probably shouldn't have taken that first step off the map. Okay. That happened. When we come back, this area. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?